All right, here's my review. I've had the Emax Baby Hawk 3 for probably about a month now, and Rakon Heli sent me his upgrade frame for the Baby Hawk. So I switched everything over, and I've probably got about a good 20 packs into this. And I have to say, I'm overly impressed with the frame, the durability. Not even a scratch on it. You know, I don't really land on concrete or anything like that. This is all grass flying. I've hit trees with it. Really no direct impacts though. So, you know, I've hit some branches and stuff and having it cartwheel down. Did some cartwheel rolls with it. Mostly all I've really done was bend some props, and that's pretty much about it. The overall weight of the frame kit from Rakon Heli, you're looking at roughly about 34 grams. Now, it does come with a mount for, at least mine did. I don't know if it'll come in the kit, but it comes with for your GoPro session, so you can put your mount on it and go from there. And you can put that on. It comes in many colors: red, white, or I think it's a silver, a yellow, a green, a blue, black, orange, and purple. So there's many colors. Here's the mount I was telling you about, and basically what it does is it fits right over onto that standoff. So, and then it slides in over the aluminum. As you can see on here, it's got the little notches where it slides in. Or you can buy the TPU, the session mount, and it versus having the where it slides into the tube there, it'll slide in here. So, and pretty much you're looking at the 2-inch right here. They don't have a 3-inch picture up yet. This is just new, so it's not out in release yet. Heli Nation will be selling these. They're the distributor, so you can go visit Heli Nation, see Patrick over there, and he'll take care of you. And Patrick McLee. Now, as far as other options that you have on this, Rakon Heli went as far as adding that you could put the cap in the rear or the front, and I decided to go underneath the camera, and there's plenty of room. You could even go on top if you wish, and maybe make a little mount and put it right to the standoff and just keep it away from everything. But it seems to be nice and snug right there. I don't really need to pitch my camera up any higher than it is, because I'm pretty much at this angle right now. I added the little roll bar on top, just some plastic from some packaging. Made that for when I get into turtle mode. It keeps it at a certain angle. That's totally up to you. That doesn't come with it, nor does the mount that I made from packaging as well. And I just have that sandwiched in between, just to keep the axle antenna out of the way. The overall performance of it, is there that much drastic improvement? I would have to say there's a bit of improvement. The stance is different, so the characteristics are a little different. Is it that noticeable? I felt it. Will you notice it? I don't know. Yeah, it's, depending upon your flying skills and all that. That's pretty much about all I can say about it. But the install was relatively easy. It took less than 40 minutes to do the switch over. The reason it probably took me a little longer, because I'm pretty anal when it comes to putting stuff on and adding the shrink tubing. And the actual TPU mounts that for the Baby Hawk, if you have them, they will work. So as you can see, they fit on perfect. Helps the dampening of any vibrations in the motors that might occur. What else can I say about it other than it is amazing? Not too much, other than, you're probably gonna have to trim down a full-size strap, because the thin strap didn't work out too well for me. So I just basically trimmed one down, used an old Lumineer one, and added some Velcro to the bottom and Velcro to the bottom of the batteries. And I'm using 850 milliamp tattoo batteries and 4 cell. And she rips very, very clean, very stable. And as far as this little antenna mount that they have here, you have 3 holes in it. So if you have a dual antenna, depending on if you changed your receiver or keeping the stock receiver and coming out the single hole. Now you can raise and lower this up. It's got a little stop right about at that point, and you can slide her down, and that's about as far as it goes. So I just keep it right about there. It's really out of harm's way. Let's see. Camera pitch. I could probably pitch my camera a little bit more. Again, I might reroute mine because I don't really fly with a camera on top, so I'll probably mount it to the standoff, and then it'll give me plenty of clearance, and I could damn well get it to a 90-degree angle, fly like that. But I'm not at that point yet. Let's see. Anything else? Not much. Other than that, I'd like to thank Rakon Heli for sending this to me, letting me test this out, and like I said, I'm very impressed with it. I was skeptic at first, because being an all-aluminum frame, we're so used to running carbon fiber where if something happens and we bend the frame or break an arm, we can replace an arm. But most of these small 3-inch, they try to keep it a uniframe just to keep the weight off, because you got to remember, if you have replaceable arms, you got more screws, more weight, and the micros you want to try to keep as light as you can. Without all of the, the shrink tubing, and without the rubber arms, and without all the extras I put on there, you're probably going to be about maybe a gram or 2 lighter than the actual stock frame. So that's a bonus. It's a lot lighter. The camera I'm pretty pleased with. It's not too bad for this. That's the stock camera. Haven't changed that out. That's pretty much about it. The Avante frames, or the props, I like them. They seem to give the most performance. Motors are staying cool on the 4 cell. I did add some more plastic right in here just to give my VTX something to sit on versus it being on top of the board. And I wound up putting the small receiver right underneath, in between the flight controller, just to clear up some room. But there is plenty of room, so you can just stack it the way it is, and you'll probably even have more room. Other than that, again, thank you, Rakon Heli, for sending this to me. It's awesome. And check out Heli Nation, because they are their worldwide distributor for Rakon Heli parts. So he's a distributor for them, and they do awesome work. So give them a shout. Fast shipping. We'll talk to you later. See ya.